Leo. Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. It is for Leo energy. So please take it how and where it resonates in your life. Feel free to share in the comments below. It's a timeless message. It comes to you when it's supposed to, when you want it, when you're ready to hear it, when you're open to it, when your heart could know what to do with it. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. Check out my website, please, and only my website. There are definitely scammers out there. So www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. That's the only place that you can sign up for my readings, and it's at your leisure. It's the offerings, the service that you want, you pick, you select, you schedule, you do everything right there, only through there. Yeah, let's dig in. Leo. God, what do you need to tell Leo? What do you want them to know? What do they need to know? My dog's rushing around. Leo. Leo. Hey, boo-boo. Okay, I don't know what the hesitation is. The only thing that I came up with here is this: time to heal. And snake, even though it is definitely in Judeo-Christian tradition, it is known for other things. But in more naturalistic or pantheistic traditions, it is known as a healer. It is. So snake is often used in healing ceremonies. Time to heal is what's front and center here. I don't know what's healing. I do see 5-5, in which case I would ask you guys, have you been seeing 5-5, 5-5-5, the repeated number over and over again? I have. I am not a Leo sun, moon, or rising, but I do have a Leo stellium, because a lot of my other planets are there. So there is a concentration of energy, and I've been seeing 5-5 a lot. So I would love to know how you guys are feeling about this. What are you healing from? And are you letting yourself? That's the question in my mind. Are you letting yourself slow down and heal? Leo, you're so naturally and beautifully confident and progressive. You don't always take care of yourself. As much as you have confidence in yourself and love to be seen, you're one of the last signs that's going to slow down. You know, it's like you always got to keep up with whatever expectations other people have of you, or expectations you have for yourself. But this is a calmer, quieter time, Leo, that's saying time to heal. That's what's going on right now. That something is going to heal, Leo. Are you going to have the faith that it takes to allow it to do so? Let's see what this other card over here is. We got something in the past. Embrace the in-between. These are two very difficult energies for Leo energy, because you are an initiator. Even though you're not a cardinal sign, you are an initiator and you know, progressive. This sense of, okay, let's break ground kind of energy. And both of these energies are calling you to please trust. You must stop. You must stay. This is tough, and I don't envy you this. It's not a natural energy, but it's not an unnatural energy either. A lot of us have a time to heal, and really what we could be looking at is good news, that whatever was broken, whatever was ambiguous, I don't know what's going to happen, where this is going to happen, I don't have all the answers. Guess what? There's answers that are coming. You'll figure it out. But you'll figure it out in the quiet. You're not going to figure it out in the push, in the make it happen now. This is difficult energy for you, because if you're watching this when I upload it around October 22nd, you guys, you know, the sun and Mars are conjunct. along with Mercury. That's a lot to be hitting the sun right now. And definitely check out your astrology forecast on Astrology Motivation, my second YouTube channel. Check it out, Astrology Motivation. There's just a lot hitting the sun right now. And it's not bad stuff. It's actually real big stuff, real energetic stuff. This is a time when you'll understand. This is a time when you'll know. This is a time when your energy will become replenished. So for this energy, for this week, because this is a week ahead reading, there's this sense of, please let yourself recharge, Leo. Let yourself be filled this week. Don't try to get too much done. Allow the energy to seep back in, because I promise there is something on the other side of this that you're going to need your energy for. And no, I don't think it's bad, because we have embraced the in-between, which is acknowledge that this is just a moment. It's saying right now, this week, embrace this week as the bridge, not as one side or the other. Right? And then a time to heal. Allow the tranquility to, if you're feeling more drowsy, let yourself sleep. If you want to take more bubble baths, go get the pedicure, do it. This is a time to rest and relax and recharge. So the expectation, I'll tell you this right now, the expectation of something huge, happy birthday, Doug Denny, or big happening is really going to disappoint you where you don't have to be disappointed. And it's really going to throw you off where you should be focused. Because you really are right now where you are supposed to be right now. Let's get some details. Leo, I think there's confusion here. There's confusion about abundance that's coming to you. Maybe it's lost in translation or lost in the mail. There's also confusion about where you will be most appreciated or where you will be most potent and your talents will be most applicable. There's confusion here. And in a sense, you have a lot of choices, but none of them are looking too good. And nothing is certain or nothing is sure. But then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like there's some sort of confusion about either money somebody owes you, that's sort of the literal translation, about standing on my own 2 feet, who am I as an individual? This card comes up, which is the Emperor. It's Aries energy. It's saying this is individual energy. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I know my value. I know my worth. I know who I am, and yet it doesn't seem like anybody else is agreeing, or it doesn't seem like any opportunities are coming to me that really speak to the way that I see myself, or the strength that I know is inside myself. Now, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is reliable, dependable, trustworthy. This is an energy of knowing who you are and giving the certainty to who you are yourself. It not coming from something on the outside. Now, of course, you could also be dealing with an Aries and Virgo energy. And there is a lot of confusion here, especially with where do I go from here? What's my next move? And how do I cultivate opportunity for myself? So let's keep asking those questions for Leo, please. What happened in the past? There was a divorce, an upheaval, a broken down family. This is way in the past too. This could be more than a year ago. But there's definitely like something that just broke. It went from being solid to being unstable. All of a sudden, now you're regaining your sense of stability here. I think, listen, when you're at your wit's end and you're angry and frustrated because you can't get the answers of why this frickin' happened, because something destabilized you, right? Whether it was some kind of breakup, whether it was with your job or a person, it destabilized you. And there's a lot of confusion maybe as to, will I get it back? Or am I ever going to be okay? The answer profoundly this week is yes. This is where you start coming out of the fog. Okay? Now we have, so it really does, Leo, have a lot to do with a breakup or a divorce or something that you've been cast out from. now all of a sudden it comes back around to either offer opportunities, or you get validated in who you are, or what happened. There's something coming around, maybe from up to 4 years ago, that is, or if you're relating to it as your childhood, that's fine too. However, this is your reading, so however you interpret it. But ultimately, this is a sense of, guess what? There's some fulfillment that comes back, because I guess there was always some confusion and maybe even anger. And there was a sense of assert yourself. It did teach you how to be more independent. Certainly, like, to find your truth and your value. There's value coming in now. Maybe it's something that's initiated, something that's new is coming into your life. What is this something that is leading to this wonderful happiness? What is it? Oh, I love this. Let me show you what came out. Because listen, snake is looking back at what? Is looking back over here. It's saying you are healing from this moment in the past that maybe even potentially broke you. You are healing. There's some sort of healing that's coming from this same circumstance in the past. Some sort of healing. Questions are answered. Retribution coming in. Could be reconciliation, but I think this is more, think Nine of Pentacles, is you're getting what some person owed you. Oh, okay. Reflection. So like making up for the past. Look, just reflection on the past and reconsidering it, right? Reconsidering what happened at that time, or breaking up with you, or letting you go, or making the breakup happen, or some sort of thing that broke up, you like thinking upon it. But that's in the past too. There was this sense of needing it to take time. We have 2 4s in the past. So this was definitely 4 years ago, 8 years ago, right? This was it's like you had to take a break from something that once offered you stability. And now you come back where the stability is here. And there's so much abundance. There's something to celebrate here too. It could be people who like you, people who care about you, coming around, sticking up for you, opening up doors for you. This could be people, it could be even people appreciated you more than you think they did. Maybe somebody wants to make up for something. They weren't proud of what happened. And it just took this long for them to be able to catch up. We all got lives. And it's egotistical to say, well, if I was their priority, people's kids are their priority. People paying their own mortgage or their own rent is their priority, because that makes sense, right? But it doesn't mean that they forgot about you. And it doesn't mean that, or maybe it's you to them, right? Or it doesn't mean that you forgot about them. You're finally, somebody here, this is the big announcement. Let me be very clear. Somebody here is finally able to pay somebody back or make up for a loss that happened because of them, or that they witnessed and they just felt like shit about, but they couldn't do anything about. They weren't in that position. You are in that position now, or somebody is in that position now. So there is healing from that moment of time that is coming in now. Up to 4 years ago, maybe 8 for some of you, but up to 4 years ago, I think that we're reflecting back up to that point where it's just like everything now is coming into reconciliation. So remember, there's always an extended reading. I hope you guys will join me where I can just like let loose and be candid, and we'll dive deeper. Those links are below. I hope that you join me after this reading. I gotta ask first. Let's pull a moon card, because we do have a full moon that's coming. And what I love about this full moon that's coming, if you're watching this when I upload it, is that it's a full moon in Taurus during Scorpio season. So the sun is in Scorpio, and the sun is conjunct both Mars and Mercury. So there is something coming to light or coming into consciousness that we have tried to push down and repress. So there is a lot of energy this week that is talking about making up from the past, or finally being able to break ground and break through that soil. You thought it was buried. It wasn't buried. It's just popped up. It was growing. It was growing its roots. We have adjustments are required, which was third quarter moon. You were almost there, but there was stuff that had to move out of the way, stuff that had to shift. And all of this stuff, Leo, did not have directly to do with you. It was universal as well. And then we have emotions are running high. So it will have a profound impact when it happens. It will enable you to release a lot of emotions. Maybe you're going to yell at somebody. Maybe you're going to scream at somebody. It doesn't matter. I think that what really matters is that this matters so much, and it had to come out and it had to be realized. Super moon, guys. We have a full moon coming up. There's a lot of energy that's going to be released around this time. A lot of emotions that are being held back, and definitely breakthroughs as well, expelling all of that old energy that we've pushed down so much. Let's get into the details. Amen. So what is this? What is this new opportunity? What is coming back into Leo's life? Can you please confirm for me? Can you please confirm for me what is going on? What is coming into Leo's life? Okay. So we have now certainty, especially financial stability, or maybe being the one that is in charge. And then we have Knight of Swords. It's like suddenly you become aware of, or a message comes through that enables emotional stability. That's a little in the future. But we also have this. The Ten of Swords is here. And then it fell on top of the Queen of Pentacles. And we did have a Queen of Pentacles here. So there's something here that ended or stopped. There could have been somebody left a job or left a position, or this is what's got to do with it's like the pain, the suffering. Maybe there was a finality or an end to some sort of corporation or business, because information about the money that they were holding on to comes out. It's some sort of a finish. You're going to be real happy that you learned how to stabilize yourself, because there's some major ending that's coming with regards to what was perceived as reliable or dependent. What is this? That's not clear to me. This almost implies somebody's finished, somebody's over, somebody's done. That could have been somebody passing away, or somebody's about to. Or it could also mean that somebody's getting fired, or somebody's getting... But that's why I asked, like, what's coming up? What is coming up? I need to know exactly what the hell this is. How does this have anything to do? This is a Taurus energy. And then there's 10 of Wands. So taking a lot of responsibility onto yourself. I'm going to say this. It looks like an inheritance coming in. That's what it is. It looks, something somewhere came from something else, from it collapsing, from it just being too much. Also, it could have been an industry or a Taurus. If you have a Taurus in your life, they took on too much in their life. They took on too much responsibility, too much duty, too much martyrdom. This could also represent industry, or the traditions got too heavy to keep up, right? And that's why the traditions had to break down. And then there is this stabilizing energy of moving forward with something new at just the right time. But what is it? What is it? Please be clear for Leo. Your ships are coming in. Something that you invested in a while ago. Let's go to the extended, guys. Yeah, there's a judgment made about maybe something even foreign, looking out across the seas. But ultimately, no, there's a decision that was made in your favor that lets your abundance come in. Let's go grab the details. I will see you guys in the extended.